Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome to my channel. It's Nosh. How's everybody doing tonight? Oops, I got cards flying out already. And I'm back. So I am going to be finishing up the week's reading with the earth signs. Sorry I didn't put it out yet sooner. I tried to, but I couldn't. So let's see what the cards have for you today, and then I'm going to talk to you a little bit about the new things that are going to be coming up, and that's going to be happening actually. But I want to kind of get to the earth signs reading because I had a few requests on how come I haven't done earth sign yet. So let's get to it. Universe, spirit guides, angels. What messages do we have for our fellow earth signs? What messages do we have for our fellow Capricorn, Virgo, and Tauruses? What's the message that we have? Can I get 3 cards, please? Sorry, guys. Let me try shuffling one more time. So, 3 cards, please. Angels, can I please get 3 cards? Okay, I'm gonna... Nah, something's telling me not to take those. I'm sorry, guys. Sorry. God, I wonder what's going on with you, earth signs. Hopefully everything is good. Usually it doesn't take this long for cards to shuffle out. That's like a whole story. You know, we're not going to do that. Can I please get 2 more cards for the earth signs? The earth signs reading, please. Can I take 2 more cards? 2 more cards. Okay. I might have to get my book out for this one card because I just want to make sure I give you the right meaning. Because again, guys, this is a journey, and we're all learning here. I want you guys to also learn while I'm learning. So, because remember, I said I'm here to be inspired and to inspire. So, there's one card that we're going to look at together, and I'm going to actually look it up. Alright, so Capricorns, Tauruses, and Virgos are earth signs. What we have for you is the Page of Cups. It was in reverse, basically, upside down. So it was like this. And if you guys are wondering what that means, if something is in reverse, it's a completely different meaning from when something is like this. Some people read reversals, some people don't. I kind of like, for me it all depends on how I feel about the reading. Like if something tells me to read it as a reversal, I'll read it as a reversal. If not, I will read it, you know, as a straight card. But that's what you have. You have a Page of Cups in reverse, and you have the 3 of Pentacles. Remember? We've had this card before. I know you guys have seen this card before. So this is the card I kind of actually want to look up and get the correct meaning of that. And then, of course, we have the Death card. So, Earth signs, your message for this week has something to do with the Page of Cups, 3 of Pentacles, and the Death card. Now, don't be alarmed by the Death card. We're going to get to that. When we look at the Page of Cups, I want to explain this one first. Now, this is going to be for the I guess the week coming. I'm going to start it off with you guys. We're going to null and void last week since I started off late. So this is going to be for the week coming. This is what this reading is for. So Page of Cups is basically someone, for me, this card represents a water sign, water element. And it represents someone young. And when we talk about cups in the astrology world or in the tarot world, we talk about emotions. And as you can see in his cup, he has a fish. Fish are in water. So water, basically that's why we consider this a water element card. Because as you can see, there's water behind him. And he's looking at the fish that's in the cup. And as we all know, in a cup we pour liquid. Liquid is another form of water, or, you know, if you want to look at it that way. So this card's basically saying that as a Page of Cups, Earth signs, you are either emotional right now, in the sense you're trying to decide something, and that something has to do with someone that's young, or you have decided something already dealing with someone that's young. The person could be a Pisces. The fact I'm saying a Pisces is because of the fish in the cup. And you always have to remember, pages are young people in age. So this could be anything underneath, like, you know, like anything with between 30 and below, or 20 and below. They're about 30 and below, mid-20s, almost 30s, anybody in that age bracket. They're always the young ones. Young, fast, forward-moving. Because we have, like, the pages, we have the knights, and then we have the emperors, and we have the kings and the queens. The kings and the queens obviously are the ones that are, you know, the olders. The ones that are more wise, as the empress will. You also have the major arcana cards, which are the king and the queen, the emperor, the empress, the high priestess, the high priest. These are all cards. Now, you got to remember that cards, when you see cards like this, you have to look at the picture. You have to see what the picture is depicting. What is it painting for you? And like I said, I read intuitively. Like, I go by the card, I read the card, and I want you guys to do that as well too, so this way you can pick up on it as well. So like I said, so earth signs, you guys are dealing with something in your life that has to do with water and emotions, okay? So we're going to move on to the second card, and we're going to come back and figure out why do you have pages of cups here. So here, let me look at this real quick.
So he used to live on top of the Chinese store.
3. I really hope you guys can't hear my sister in the background. Talking about the Chinese store.
No! Shut up!
Sorry guys, I live at home. So what happens? So 3 of Pentacles. You know what I really liked? My book that actually showed you the pictures of everything. A sculptor at his work in a monastery. Divinatory meaning. Trade, skilled labor. Usually, however, regarded as a card of nobility. Aristocracy. Re-own yourself. Renowned glory. Reverse, it means mediocrity in work and otherwise pettiness and weakness. So apparently someone's being petty and someone's being weak because the card is upside down. So the 3 of Pentacles is talking about how, like it was saying, right side up, it's saying a guy at work, you know, doing what he's doing. He's working. He's basically making his glory. But the fact that it came up like this, earth signs, you're doing something that is not glorifying what you're doing. Something's going on where you guys feel like it's mediocre. You feel that you're like maybe in a mediocre situation. Well, it may kind of make sense now because the Page of Cups was upside down as well too. Remember how I explained to you? When something is upside down, the cup is upside down, the emotions are running out. Remember we talked about how there's emotions are cups, water, this whole card basically projects water. So when it's upside down, it's in reverse. But it being in reverse, you can see the cup is upside down. So whatever is upside down in the cup is spilling out. So that's why I'm trying to figure out that, are you guys in a situation coming up this week where you guys feel that your emotions are basically just like running out? And the fact that the situation that you're in is it's mediocre, that you could do better. You want the glory, but it's not there. Something around you, something that you're in, it's petty. You're in pettiness, you know. So there we go. That's for the 2 cards right there. Then we have the Death card. The Death card to me is very simple and it's actually one of my favorites. When I get a Death card in a reading for myself, I get very happy. Yes, because that means something died, meaning something is done with. I don't have to keep going back to this because it's dead. It's done. When something is dead, you give it a chance to actually be reborn again. Where there is death, there is always life. So there is a situation in your life, earth signs. So this goes for Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus. There is something in your life that is going to end. Now, sometimes this could be in a sense where, you know what, you stop working somewhere because you're done with it. Your emotions have ran out. You feel that you're mediocre there and you could do better. It's going to come where you're going to end it, right? So what you want to do is you want to focus on in your life where, you know, where do you feel something is going to end up dying? Sorry, guys, I'm going to throw this at her because she's loud. I feel like I'm talking over you. So as the death card comes in, it basically also signifies life coming in.
I'm not really into that right now.
So whatever is dying, whatever is ceasing, it is going to be born again. Maybe this is a possibility of you getting a new chance to do something. Other readers also call this a Tower card. When the Tower card happens, everything basically kind of like crumbles in order to be reborn again. There are a lot of times, if you guys, you know, have read the Bible, that a lot of times God will destroy things in order for them to be rebuilt again. Not only, you know, if you read the Bible, but in a lot of times in spirituality or whatever you believe in, they always teach you that whenever something gets, you know, destroyed, it's only done so it can be built again stronger and better. So always look at a death card as a positive thing, that when it is happening, better things are going to spring from it. So, as you can see, it kind of seems like the situation that's coming up this week is that you guys are running out of emotion, with the Page of Cups being upside down. Now, you could be running out of emotions, dealing with someone, being around someone. So, be careful with that. Other thing is mediocrity. What you're feeling and what you think that you're doing is you feel like it's mediocre. But I feel like you need to reflect more inside and ask yourself what it is that you really want to do with yourself. Are you happy here? Is this where you really want to be? The Death card coming up shows that there are some things that are going to end coming up this week. Might be minor endings. Might be, you know, somewhere you break up with someone. Someone breaks up with you. Guys, it happens. I've learned that if you have no attachments to things, it really doesn't bother me or hurt me when I actually kind of like end something with someone, because I know this was not meant for me. So always remember, when something is broken out of your life or taken away from you, maybe it's not meant for you at that time, or maybe you need to reflect on something in order to go over it again. So especially right now with Saturn being in retrograde, Saturn went into retrograde on April 17th, on Wednesday. And when Saturn goes retrograde, you have to understand that this is basically like old grandpa time looking at you and saying,
like, I used to go to family like dinners.
are you okay with this? Is this what you really want? You could do better. I want to push you to do better, but are you really going to do it? Now, this retrograde is going to last from now, April 17th of 2018 to September 2018. Now, between these time periods, a lot of things are going to happen where you guys are going to feel your power, in the sense, a lot of Capricorns are going to understand that, you know what, you guys are goddesses and gods. You guys have the power to make a movement, to move forward. If you're stuck somewhere, you have the power to move forward. If like for Tauruses, you guys are going to realize what self-esteem is, you know, what really is that you want in life. If the person that you're with, the job that you're in, is it really making you happy? For the Virgos, it's more about like family. It's more about, you know, what are the things that really matter to you? Are you willing to go out on a limb for them? So that's why I feel like in this reading, guys, if I get cut off, don't worry, I will put a second part up. Don't worry, I'm getting my camera tomorrow, so things will be a lot more better. So, recapping again, you have the Page of Cups, you have the Three of Pentacles upside down, and you have the Death card. I'm going to cut this right now. Watch the second part, alright, guys?